Hi, I'm Simon. I'm a musician and songwriter. I've also worked in many different areas of the music industry.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a business development specialist. I spent most of my career in the city and then worked as a business consultant and growth coach. In 2016, we co-founded Vinyl Revolution because we identified a big gap in the market and a really exciting business opportunity.
The vinyl record market has experienced dramatic growth over the past few years, and record players have become the Christmas present of choice. And there's no sign of its growth slowing down. Why? Because records sound better, and the joy of owning a physical record and its beautiful artwork hasn't diminished. In fact, in a throwaway digital world where it's so easy to download, delete or hit the skip button, generations are discovering and rediscovering the pleasure of collecting records. And the great thing about collecting records? It's addictive.
Despite the upsurge in record buying, our experience was that record shops hadn't changed with the times. Records had become mainstream again, and yet most shops were still catering for old school record collectors. And the people working in record shops? Well, let's just say that Jack Black's character in High Fidelity was sadly all too real. We felt that the market was crying out for change. To test our theory, we commissioned some research. Music lovers were surveyed about record shops, and these were the results.
Hold on to your hats, here come the stats.
39% had felt intimidated or judged. 45% had felt uncomfortable asking for advice. 25% had not asked for a particular record or artist because they felt it wasn't cool enough. 75% had gone online to buy a record even though they lived near a record store. Research had backed up our instinct that the time was right to create a new type of record shop. A shop that was knowledgeable yet friendly, fun and inclusive. A shop where everyone felt welcome and there was no music snobbery.
But Vinyl Revolution was never going to be just a record shop. The resurgence in vinyl records is part of something bigger, a resurgence in pop culture. But until now, there have been no shops which have tapped into the zeitgeist and brought together the key components of pop culture, music, art and fashion. Out of this vision, Vinyl Revolution was born.
We found an exceptional young illustrator, a recent graduate of the London College of Fashion, and together we created a collection of designs inspired by music and music icons. And our designs aren't just great, they're awesome.
Rachel, I told you, awesome is so yesterday. Our designs are sick.
And our designs don't just look great on art prints. They look great on t-shirts, hoodies, baby grows, beach towels, aprons, mugs, slip mats.
All right, Rach, I think they get the idea.
Don't make the mistake of thinking that Vinyl Revolution products are just about cool design. They're about way more than that. They're about quality. You won't find any badly fitting, cheap and nasty t-shirts which shrink and fade. And you won't find products made by children or in a way which damages the environment. We only buy from suppliers who manufacture ethically and sustainably. In fact, almost all our clothing is organic and fair wear.
And you won't see any plastic bags. We use paper bags and have the coolest organic tote on the planet. Customers who bring their tote bag when they return to the shop get a discount on new purchases too. In October 2016, we piloted our new retail concept and opened a pop-up shop in Tunbridge Wells for 11 weeks. The shop was an immediate success. We attracted great press, exceptional customer reviews, and even a mention on BBC South East when Paul Young and his Americana band performed in store. Most exciting of all, and after only a few weeks trading, one of our t-shirts was featured in The Guardian's Christmas gift guide, and online sales started flooding in. Our new concept was a success, and it was time to find a new permanent home.
In July 2017, the doors opened on Vinyl Revolution's new shop in central Brighton. We chose Brighton due to its flourishing music scene, high student population and 11.2 million annual visitors. Our shop doesn't look anything like a traditional record shop. It's light, airy and colourful, and there's even room for baby buggies. We have 2 floors, The ground floor has vintage records and the basement floor has new records and record players. The Vinyl Revolution range of art, clothing and home stuff is prominently displayed across both floors. The Brighton and Sussex press welcomed us enthusiastically, and we realised that even in a liberal city like Brighton, we'd struck a note with our mission to open a friendly and inclusive record store. We designed our basement as the perfect space for in-store events. In just a few minutes we can transform the shop floor into a great performance area. Bands regularly play live in store, meet their fans and sign records, and we've hosted a film screening and a book launch too. Our events are hugely popular and attract new customers from far and wide.
This Christmas, for the second year running, The Guardian chose to include our products in their Christmas gift guide. Not one, but 2 products. This time we were featured both in print and online, and our Bowie Bolt Baby Grow was the most highly shared gift in The Guardian's Children and Babies gift section. Our customer reviews have remained outstanding. In fact, we have the highest rating in Brighton.
And we haven't exactly been damned by faint praise on social media either.
Brighton was recently announced the most hipster city in the world, narrowly beating Portland, Oregon. A major factor in the judges' calculations was the number of record shops per head of population. After this announcement, The Independent visited Brighton to review its many record stores and declared it's Vinyl Revolution that steals the show.
People from all over the world are buying our art, clothing and home stuff, and they often send us photographs of themselves and their families, proudly wearing our clothes, carrying our tote bags and displaying our art in their homes. Many customers return in person, but many, particularly our overseas visitors, buy from us again online. In April, we took part in our first Record Store Day, an international event for independent record shops. 240 shops took part in the UK. Customers queued outside from 3 a.m. BBC Sussex broadcast their morning show live across Sussex and Surrey from record decks set up in the window of our shop, and 5 live bands played outside the store. 21 neighbouring shops and restaurants got involved, and our pedestrian street turned into a mini festival.
Thanks to Vinyl Revolution!
We had over 1,000 special release records when we opened our doors at 8 a.m, and by 6 p.m. we had only 40 left.
But it hasn't all been plain sailing, and we've faced some unexpected challenges. Scaffolding hampered the run-up to our first Christmas in Brighton, and our sales figures suffered as a result. And to make things even worse, Blue, our favourite mannequin, was stolen. We hunted far and wide and even offered a reward, but she's still absent without leave. You will also be aware that the retail market has been less than buoyant due to uncertainty surrounding Brexit. Despite these and other challenges, we have built a strong, much-loved brand and a retail experience which is attracting customers of all ages, genders, tastes and nationalities. Our customers are hugely loyal and span right across the generations, from newborn babies to people enjoying their retirement. We have built a business which has extraordinary growth potential. So why are we seeking investment? We've achieved all of our success so far with a tiny staff headcount. We need investment to attract talent and increase staff so that we can free up more time to focus on business growth. Our shops have created brand awareness and we've achieved great results doing our own marketing and PR. But we will achieve so much more with outside expertise and a larger marketing and PR budget. We've already hosted popular and profitable pop-up shops at a Christmas fair, in a craft beer shop and in a music venue. We'd like to do more. Topshop recently approached us and asked us to bring Vinyl Revolution into their Brighton store as a bank holiday pop-up, with potential to build a broader, long-term relationship. Topshop is a huge store in one of Brighton's most prominent retail locations with a very high footfall. This is a fantastic opportunity, but we need money to put our best foot forward and capitalise upon it. And there's more to be excited about. Councils are currently selling off their mobile libraries. We are desperate to buy one, convert it into a mobile shop and pimp it up Vinyl Revolution style. There are hundreds of towns full of record collectors but with no record shop, and the number of music festivals is increasing each year. Like our shop, our bus wouldn't be discreet. It would basically be a giant pink brand ambassador. And with reduced transportation, setup and staff costs, our pop-ups would be way more profitable. It's a win-win. There's other, less fun but super important stuff we need investment for too. We need to increase our stock. With limited buying power, we are placing smaller orders than we'd like to. Our profit margins are good, but they could be better. We also need to improve our technology and streamline some of our processes to improve efficiency and reduce cost. We'd also like to start stockpiling vintage vinyl. We are replacing stock as it sells, but vintage vinyl, which has fantastic profit margins, is going to become harder to source and more expensive. So, what can we do for you? As an investor, you'll be joining us on an exciting journey in a rapidly growing market, which is crying out for change. Vinyl Revolution has the potential to become a highly successful and profitable global brand, and with the right investors on board, we can make this happen. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you are now as excited about Vinyl Revolution's future as we are. If you have funds to invest and the expertise to help us become hugely successful, we'd love to hear from you. And then worked as a business Sorry.
I tell you what's really funny is because I was reading the words like this. Where do I look when you're speaking?
I don't know.
I'm a musician and songwriter. I played in bands during the 1990s.
Sorry.
And you're a
I've got to. I can't look at him. That's not going to work for me. It's going to make me laugh. Hi, I'm Rachel. I was feeling good then.
That's going to pick up as treat. Will
you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She will come out.
Just don't look at me when I'm trying to. You know what I mean. I can't help it. I feel self-conscious. Hi, I'm Rachel. Oh, that wasn't good, was it? I looked away. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Simon. I'm a musician and songwriter. Can't remember anything else.
And then worked as a business consultant and growth coach.
Right.
I'm doing all right. Oh,
really
she's
flicking her ear.
Come
She's
on,
off.
Pete.
She's off.
I'm a business. Oh.
I'm a business.
Business.
I'm a business.
I'm a business.
I'm a
I'm
big
the business. And
idiot.
I can't get her.
Sorry.